So today we are going to be talking about a very special concept in business, which is called digital marketing fundamentals. Now we already know what marketing is. Marketing is simply how you get your business out there for people to know. Because I once heard that it is not the best product or service that makes the most money. It is the most marketed product or service that makes the most money, right? So somebody can have a very good business, good product, good service, and no one cares about it, and he makes no money from it. And somebody can have a near average or below average product and service, and makes a lot of money because there's good marketing attached to that business. What I want to cover in today's lesson is one, the introduction to digital marketing. We're also going to define digital marketing, and we'll look at how digital marketing differs from traditional marketing. We'll also look at key components of digital marketing, then the benefits and the challenges, as well as recommendations, because the goal of this training is so that we can improve on our business processes. So after knowing all this, how does it apply to us? How does it apply to businesses? So the objective of digital marketing is essentially to introduce the core principles and key components of digital marketing. That's what this presentation is all about. Introduce the core principles and the components of digital marketing. Then why is this important? It will help our organization become visible, and it will help with customer engagement, and in the end, it will bring about revenue growth, because we are already in the digital age. So this is the age where people spend more time online. All right. So we want to make sure that we capture people both online and offline as a business. What is digital marketing? So this has to do with the use of digital channels to promote or market products and services. You have a product, you have a service you're rendering, right? You've taken time to build this product, to build these services, and probably you have tested and seen that these products and services are working. And even before you build these services and products, you must have done some market research, some analysis, to know that these products and services are needed in the marketplace. People have need for these things. Now, after you've created them, you don't only want to use them or sell them within your locality, right? You want as many people as possible to be aware and to get to use these products and services. So digital marketing is that process that helps you get a wider reach of people, of buyers, right? Of patronage. So what channels do we use? We can use search engines, we can use social media, we can use email, we can use mobile apps, and we can use websites. And these are all channels that are very available today in our society, in our age. An average person, an average adult has an email, has a mobile phone, right? Visits websites, goes to social media. So these places where people we cannot meet physically, we can meet them through these channels. The focus is targeted, right? We can do a digital marketing campaign that targets people only in Nigeria. Or if you are interested in targeting people in Canada or London or Australia, we can do that. Then we can also, it's easy for us to measure, we can measure it, right? And then it is interactive in the sense that you can get feedback, you can get comments, you can get likes and shares. You can know if you're reaching more people or less people as time goes on. Differences between the traditional and the digital. Number one, traditional is offline promotion through conventional media, using channels like television, radio, newspaper, magazines, billboards. All these billboards you see, they are traditional marketing, and they are mostly used with people older people. You understand? Then this digital marketing is mostly online promotion using digital platforms like websites, social media, email, search engine, mobile apps, as I mentioned earlier. Then the targeting. Traditional can be broad and the audience can be general. When you put a billboard, for example, everybody sees it. Those that need it, those that don't need it, everybody sees it, right? But digital marketing is highly targeted. You can select the demographics, you can select the interest group. Is it people in oil and gas you are targeting? Is it people in pharmacy? Is it people in university? Behavior. Is it people that like nightlife? Is it people, you can target the people you want to see your ads or your business, right? Interactivity. Traditional marketing is one-way communication. Only your message is out there. People see it, no way to engage with it, right? Then the digital marketing is two-way. You drop a message, somebody can comment, somebody can like, somebody can do anything. Other people can see what other people are, how other people are relating with your product and services. People can even drop reviews. There are even review platforms where people drop reviews. If your work is very good, people will see the rating out of 5, whether it's 4 star, 4.5, 3.5, and all of those things, right? So they help you to actually build this kind of momentum. Now the cost structure. Traditional marketing is generally high. Generally high. Example, if you go to a radio station or a TV station to want to advertise something, they'll tell you for 5 minutes, like let's say Wazobia or Nigeria Info. You go there, you want to do something for 5 minutes, they will call about 170,000 for you, right? Then if you say you want to do a billboard, these billboards you see around, they cost a lot. Some of them are in millions. A very small, and then if you're doing a billboard for a city like Port Harcourt or Lagos or Abuja, you can't just put it in one place. You have to put it in at least 5 strategic locations, and one of them can be costing $1 million, right? So before you be able to capture the whole Port Harcourt or the whole Lagos or the whole, you can't even capture the whole. But a small online presentation can reach the whole of Nigeria in a day or two, right? So that's the difference. Then in terms of measurement of success, the traditional marketing is very, very difficult to measure success, right? You can't tell which of the billboards is bringing the customers, okay? However, your digital online is easily measurable. There are tools like Google Analytics that you can add to your social media platforms, and they'll be able to give you, data as to how you're performing. Adjustability. Traditional is very static. It's hard to change. Once you publish it, for you to remove it means you have to pay another money, right? But when you post something online, you can easily go and edit it without extra cost. All right. Then for digital marketing is very dynamic. Campaigns can be adjusted instantly. The reach. Traditional is local or regional focus. You are targeting people in your particular locality or state at most. All right. But the other one can be global. Okay. Then the speed of results very slow. The other one is very fast. Digital is very fast. Customer engagement. There's limited engagement and feedback on traditional. Meanwhile, on digital, so much. Example of activities on traditional, you can have TV commercials, flyers, event sponsorship. On digital, you can have SEO, social media marketing, content creation, email campaigns. Then return on investment tracking is difficult on traditional, but it's very easy on digital marketing. Okay, so let's quickly talk about the components of digital marketing. Having known the difference between traditional and digital, let's look at the components. So we have about 8 components of digital marketing. Okay, so these are the components: search engine optimization, content marketing, social media, pay-per-click advertising, email marketing, affiliate marketing, influencer marketing, and analytics and reporting. These are the key components. So when you talk about digital marketing, it's not just social media. So always think about 8 different ways to market your products and services when it comes to digital marketing. So quickly, search engine optimization. The goal is usually to improve website visibility. You have a website like GIBAHintegrated.com, right? And you want people, when they are looking for the kind of service that you render, you want your website to rank top in Google search or Bing or Opera Mini, whatever search engine people are using. You want to rank top. That's what search engine optimization is all about, right? Then the technology that is usually used is the keyword search. So you want to use some keywords that you know that people can easily look for. If people are looking for things like research, so you want your business to have this research in its optimization. Okay? Then we have on-page optimization. We have backlinks. Maybe you posted something on scholarship. Within that scholarship, you have other links that talk about traveling abroad or some other things, right? Then the goal, the tools that are used, you can use Google Search Console, you can use SEMrush, and you can use RS. Web developers are more conversant with these tools. Content marketing. Content marketing is another way to conduct digital marketing, and this is all about creating and distinguishing valuable content that are relevant to what you do. Maybe you're into oil and gas. You don't really have so much business talking about furniture making in your web page, right? All your things, all your topics, all your discussions should be about oil and gas business, the benefits and challenges, whatever. Example where you can do this is on your blog. That's why on our GIBAH website we have a blog section where we post things. Your white paper is like a company's publication of what they are currently doing. If they are currently having some innovations or some new businesses they are bringing in, they put it in a white paper and publish. Your videos, like YouTube videos or videos on your social media, your infographics. Now, content marketing builds trust and gives you authority in that niche where your business is operating. That's what content marketing. It makes people know that, okay, these guys, they know what they are doing about this area they are dealing with. Social media marketing. Now, this is the most popular one that uses platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and the rest. The key strategy is to get engagement, right? And you get this through organic or paid advertisements or campaigns, right? And what these channels do is that they help you to build a community and create brand awareness, because they say people buy people first before they buy products. You have to be there and available. People have to know you and relate with you and believe in you before they can now patronize you. So these platforms help to do that. Then we have what we call pay-per-click advertising. This has to do with people paying. You pay as people engage with your content. You can use Google ads, you can use Bing ads, you can use Facebook ads, Instagram. Most of these social media platforms now have TikTok. All of them now have advertisement part of it. Okay? So the model is you pay when users click on your ads. If your ads are running, nobody's clicking, you're not paying. So it's very, very optimized in terms of cost. The key benefit is that it increases your visibility and it helps you with precise targeting. If you're looking for people within a certain age range, you can easily achieve it. Then email marketing. This one has to do with direct and personalized communication with customers. Probably these are people that have done business with you in the past, and you will still maintaining conversation and showing them new business opportunities or new products and services that they might be interested in. Example, you can use newsletters. Like universities, they use newsletters to remind you of their offerings and all of that. Promotions, onboarding sequences. For example, you have just recently registered on a platform for a particular thing and you've not made a payment yet. They keep sending you emails to remind you of the benefits of doing business with them. They use tools like MailChimp, ConvertKit, or Constant Contact. Maybe you've already collected these emails through the process of registration. So it is very important that if you have business with customers, try to get some basic data from them like phone number or email address so that in the future you can keep contact with them. Then affiliate and influencer marketing. This one is very, very important, right? So this one, you're paying people for generating traffic or making sales for you, right? You're using people like influencers or affiliate marketers, right? These are people who are doing this as business for themselves. Influencers are people that have built a very large community, right? Like if you're watching some of these kids, you see people like Sabinus and Brainjota and the rest of them saying Page Ninja, Page Views, BTC Dana, promoting those sites, right? So when people go to buy or patronize those companies, they have some percentage given to them. So that's a quicker way to also reach a wider audience. Then influencer marketing, you are leveraging those individuals' online following, right? And then you are driving trust and expanding reach, because if people don't know you but they know those influencers, they can also do business with you. Analytics. This one is very, very important. After you have done all of these other things, you want to be able to track how you are performing. So the importance is that it helps you to measure performance. It helps you to also determine your return on investment, and it also helps you to understand your audience behavior. If people are liking what you post, if people are engaging, if people are commenting, okay? The key metric is that it helps you to generate traffic sources, it helps you to see your conversion rate, it helps you to see your bounce rate, your CT or your click-through rate. What you posted, how many people clicked on it. You can use tools like Google Analytics, HubSpot, and TabView to determine this. Next one. Then the benefits of digital marketing for your company. As for GIBAH and any other company, one of the benefits is that it will enhance our visibility and reach across Nigeria and globally when we engage in digital marketing. Cost-effective customer acquisition. All right. So it helps you to get more customers at a minimal cost, right? Wider reach and lower budget. Now, real-time engagement and feedback. You're engaging with people, you're getting feedback, and you are optimizing your product and services based on this feedback. Data-driven decision making. So based on how people engage, there are some things you post. You see that the engagement on one particular product or service is more than the other one. You can decide to focus on the one that has more engagement because that's more likely to give you more business, right? There's competitive advantage in consulting and research, right? So by being out there in the public, making use of all of these channels, we are increasing our competitive advantage. The challenges that we have to bear in mind when engaging in digital marketing is that the technologies and platforms that are being used are rapidly evolving, which means that we need to have people trained in digital skills to be able to keep up with the evolution of the digital platforms. Then we have a problem with content saturation. So we have to be very, very unique in what we put out. Even if we are offering the same service or product with some other companies, we need to find a unique angle to our products and services because of content saturation, right, and competition. Then data privacy and compliance issues. We also have to be sure that we understand the use of data on those social channels. Sometimes you see them restricting or blocking people's accounts just because they have violated their community guidelines. So for us to keep up with our digital channels, we need to be aware of the rules and the guidelines governing each social media platform or each digital platform so that we put our things out there in line with ethical standards and principles. Recommendation: we need to establish a dedicated digital marketing team. As a company, you have to establish a dedicated digital marketing team. Their primary role is to make sure that they optimize all the processes involved with digital marketing. Need to invest in staff training and development. Very, very key. As you're developing your products and services, you also need to be developing people in digital marketing. Implement content strategy that aligns with our institutional goals. So you have to plan alongside with your digital team. The digital team needs to know what the company is interested in at a particular point in time. Then you need to leverage SEO prompt services. Okay? Then explore partnerships with influencers. We have to look for influencers and affiliates that can work with us, give them our terms and conditions, and then we see how they can help us to grow the business. In conclusion, digital marketing is vital for every business growth. And for example, GIBAH can leverage digital tools to improve visibility, engagement, and impact. And then begin small, measure your campaigns, and scale strategically.